Hi, how you doing? Oh, such a good story. Such a wonderful, wonderful authoress. No, it's just author. We don't have to have the S in there. This is Margaret Wise Brown. We've told her tales before. We may have even told other tales as well. This is Marilyn Price with the Mentor Project, and I am telling you one of my favorite. I know. You're going to say always says that before a bunny stories. I don't always say bunny stories because I don't actually have very many bunny stories, but this is a bunny that some bunny loves very, very much. So I'm going to tell it to you, and I'm going to bring in a few little history pieces. One was written in 1942, and it was written by Margaret Wise Brown. We have told Goodnight Moon and Wait Till the Moon is Full. I should have brought my moon. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to get my moon. Excuse me. I think in honor of Margaret Wise Brown's moon and in honor of my girl who I'm telling. Oh, I didn't hang that very well, did I? Oh well. For those of you who can't see it, I just hung up the moon and the sun is still shining in my studio. So I'm going to leave it be because we have to tell this story. I want you to meet somebody. It's a puppet. It's a puppet. And she's wearing a scarf. And this is my puppet. Her name is Bunny. She's a nice bunny. She's a bunny puppet. She's a rabbit puppet. Really fun rabbit puppet. And she was going to help me tell this story today. But I decided I'm going to play the part of the mama bunny. Is that okay? Although mama would be a rabbit. So I'm going to borrow her scarf because I'm going to use that to show you how to make your very own lovely, elegant dining puppet. Okay, but first we're going to let this bunny say hi to you. Ready? This is a puppet. I did not make this puppet. It's a beautiful puppet, though. It comes from a company called, I think this is one of theirs, Folk Tales. Pardon me, bunny. A little fresh, huh? Sorry. Okay, this is my bunny. It's Mama Bunny, and she has a little baby that she loves so much. One of the reasons I love Margaret Wise Brown is she kind of gets it. What does that mean? Does she get presents at the end of the day? No, she doesn't. She's long been gone from our world. But her books live on and on and on. But she gets kids and she gets parents too. So that's really fascinating to me because she was a kid. So I get that part she gets, but she was never a parent. She only kind of understood them. And I think there are people like that. For example, when we used to go to my grandpa and grandma's house, which we did a lot when I was a kid, we'd walk down the street and we'd go there for dinner, and I would help out, and my brother would walk with me. Um, at the table, in those days, we didn't have paper napkins. We used cloth napkins, which I tell you, I still like to use. So my grandpa would periodically look around the table and see who was involved in the conversation and who needed a little bit of coaxing. So that was generally any kid at the table. That was generally me. So one day he picked up his napkin from his lap because that's where you put your napkin, and he made a fist. Well, that was a little scary. My grandpa was a very gentle man, but he made a fist and he put the napkin over his fist like that. So you couldn't see the fist anymore. So I thought he was going to do ta-da and show his fist, but he didn't. What he did was he put the napkin on his fist. Now, this is my other fist, and we're going to take the corner of the napkin, which is laying parallel to the floor, the line of the napkin on the bottom, this one square, parallel to the floor. And then he took one corner and he put it between this finger, the first finger, one next to the thumb, on the other hand, and his middle finger. So he had an ear. Now, you know what's going to happen, right? Because you've got one ear, then we're going to get another one. Then he took the other point and he put it through the other side of his middle finger. And he had a rabbit. Yep, he did. A bunny to tell me a story. I don't remember that he ever used them to tell a story. I do remember the first time it happened, I went, oh, wow, a napkin can be used for something else except keeping yourself clean at the table. So he made me this bunny. Thank you, bunny. All right. me just get my story out here so I do not miss one word. Ooh. Hold on a second, Bunny. All of a sudden, as if out of nowhere, my story has disappeared. Ah, there it is. Sorry, guys. There we go. Phew. Oh, you know what? My bunny disappeared. Gives me a chance to make it for you again. Just like my words, my story disappeared. So did my bunny. Here we are again. One corner, up and over on each side of your middle finger. See, such a good thing. Okay. Once there was a little bunny who wanted to run away. So the bunny said to his mother, I am running away. If you run away, said his mother, I will run after you, for you are my little bunny. If you run after me, said the bunny, I will become a fish in a trout stream and I will swim away from you. If you become a fish in a trout stream, said his mother, I will become a fisherman and I will fish for you. If you become a fisherman, I will become a rock on the mountain, high above you. If you become a rock on a mountain, high above me, I will be a mountain climber, and I will climb to where you are. If you become a mountain climber, said his mother, I will become a searcher. And so she did. If you become a mountain climber, said the little bunny, I will be a crocus in a hidden garden. If you become a crocus in a hidden garden, then, said his mother, I will be a gardener and I will find you. If you become a gardener, I will be a bird and fly away. If you become a bird and fly away from me, I will be a tree that you can come home to. If you become a tree, I will become a sailboat and I will sail away from you. If you become a sailboat and sail away from me, I will become the wind and blow you where I want you to be. If you become the wind and blow me, said the little bunny, I will join a circus and fly away on a flying trapeze. If you go flying on a flying trapeze, I will be a tightrope walker and I will walk across the air to you. If you become a tightrope walker and walk away across the air, I will become a little boy and run into the house. If you become a little boy and run into the house, I will become your mother and I will catch you in my arms and hug you. Shucks, I might as well just stay home where I am and be your little bunny. And so he did. Have a carrot, said the mother bunny. Wow. Well, that show had its ups and downs, but I kind of liked it that way because telling a story is all about adding yourself into it. So what is the story about? I want you to figure it out. I want you to think about somebody who loves you so much that they would follow you wherever you are and change for you. This is a story for very special people. That would be all of you, but especially for a friend of mine who just had her birthday and might even want to go for a walk with me, because if she becomes a walker, I will walk with her. And I would do the same for you. So I'd like you to say good night to the bunny. Good night, little bunny. And good night to you. Thank you for coming and visiting the Mentor Project. It was good to tell you this story. It was good to be with you. And that, my friends, is exactly the truth. Thank you so much.